Hello, everybody. Welcome to the programme and welcome to the show. And big jobby plop plops, great big ploppies on the toilet. Yeah, hang on, I'll turn her off a minute. Yeah, she's decided she's had enough of Foodie Cutie, and she's going to deliver political debate based on the fact that she believes Kier Stamher is absolutely awful and unpopular. Well, Rishi Sunak, Rishi, whatever his name was, the dead man, he wasn't very popular because he got voted out in the largest landslide fucking election ever, So, I mean, you've got your Elon Musk and your Tommy Robinsons and all that weird shit that's going on. But, Kier Stamher, he's still got a big majority. It's just that the fucking Tories are joining in with all this fucking weird far right bullshit, saying, he's refusing a fucking investigation into kiddie fiddling. Well, they don't need one. They had the fucking 7-year-long fucking ICSA, which cost 200 million, and uncovered a lot of stuff and really put it in the public eye. If you want to look at it, if you want to wade through it, which people don't, they just want to believe it doesn't exist. And everything was fine under 14 years of austerity with the Tory cunts going from Cameron to fucking May to Johnson to Truss to fucking Sunak. Oh, it was all fine. It was all fine. Now Kier's arrived. Oh, it's sudden disaster. And people have just lost the fucking ability to do their own research, find out what the real figures are and the real facts are. No, they'll just believe a cunt who fucking lies and says, oh, yeah, I'm going to Mars. We're going to fly to Mars. Oh, he isn't. He isn't going to Mars. He isn't going to the moon. He's rarely able to fucking make a rocket take off without exploding, and he's a fucking huge waste of money. What about his Hyperloop? What about his underground tunnel? What about his fucking Cybertruck? They've sold, 3,000 of them? Yeah. Chelsea shares won't be doing too well, But if they're owned by idiots, that doesn't really matter. Who gives a fuck? You want to waste your money on them? And as for him being the richest man in the world, not really. He's only the richest man in the world if he's got money in the bank. But when your wealth is based on share prices, not so clever. Yeah. I mean, he's been a lucky fucker and he's been a bit of a con man. But yeah. Should we dare? Let's have a listen and see what she's going to say. She's still wearing a Christmas hat, by the way.
Oh, this is the grooming gangs. And we need to stop saying that.
Well, you just said it.
Honestly, we need to stop saying that. We need to start saying, actually, the rape gangs. Children in the UK.
Why don't you just call them the paedophile gangs?
Why can't he say it? Grooming gangs. Well, you've been groomed, but actually, the fruition of that was devastated lives.
Well, it's just the phrase, isn't it? Grooming gangs. That's a popular phrase for it. Grooming gangs. Raping gangs. Buggering gangs. Drugging up gangs. Beating the shit out of family members to stop them giving evidence gangs. Oh, dear. There's people believe that Tommy Robinson exposed them. I'd never heard of Tommy Robinson until a few years ago, but when I was a kid, you were warned. The boys were warned not to go near the toilets on the local park, and the girls were told never to get in cars with ethnic minorities. Right, and that was the 1980s. And I'm sure everyone else who grew up in my neck of the woods or a similar place remembers that. Yeah. I mean, there have been failings, social workers and the police, definitely. But to insist that the Prime Minister who was in charge at the time, or the head of the fucking Department of Public Prosecutions, whatever it is, the Crown Prosecution Service, they weren't to blame for fucking cases not being put forward to them, which is what the police did. The police were shutting these cases down along with social services. Social workers were saying, oh, she's a bad girl, it's a lifestyle choice. No, that's what should be really investigated, not blaming political figures. Political figures aren't paid to police the streets or take care of families and children. Social workers and police officers are. And that's where you should be asking the questions. Who was the chief constable at the time? Or chief constables if it was over a certain era. But no, it's only ever mentioned with regard to one of the guys who's actually done the most to actually change the fucking legislation. And because these fucking child abuse cases started getting hammered recently, even to the point where they were letting fucking arseholes who made it up get charges pressed and fucking important people investigated when they were fucking innocent as fuck. I mean, it's a knee-jerk reaction. You go, oh, we've not been doing enough for kids. Oh, let's do a shitload more and believe every victim that comes along. And eventually it'll balance out with. But as far as I can tell, they're arresting these buggers at a higher rate than they've ever done through fucking history. And I don't expect that's going to stop. They're opening up old cases. They're expanding on them. It's old news, and it's been put about in a very disjointed, cockeyed, dishonest manner to try and discredit the current government and fucking, whatever her name is, Kimmy Badnock or whatever she's called, the fucking Tory cunt, the cunt in charge of the Tories and Farage, and they're just jumping up and down on this. Yeah, stealing votes from each other, but not touching Labour's majority, are they? But this is desperate people, The last recourse is to either say someone's worse than Hitler or to call him a pedo guy, which is what fucking Musk did. Do you remember that when he insulted that fucking British diver, going, "Oh, he's a pedo guy"? Well, you, Elon Musk, not that you're listening to this, you're too busy. You were a pedo guy, and I don't mean you're like a paedophile. No, it's just a phrase. Just call a creepy old bald-headed man a pedo guy. Elon Musk bald? Yeah, of course he's bald. He's raving bald. He's had a fucking hair transplant. Go look at some old photos of Elon Musk when he was bald. Oh, what an ugly cunt. Pedo guy. In fact, I'm going to go and do that now. I'm going to get an old picture of Elon Musk and write the words pedo guy right on his fucking head. That pedo guy. Elon Musk. He is a pedo. Anyway, enough about politics and enough about fucking lovely Sharon Gale. Oh, if only she'd come back to the fold and be normal like she used to be. Lovely Sharon Gale. She's pretty. Lovely head of hair, cracking legs. I quite fancy her, But she missed out on a chance. She could have had a nobbin from the grobster. A grob nobbin. Yeah. She might still get one if she fucking repents her sins and, gets down with reality again. Come down from the insanity tree back onto level ground. It's all right. COVID's gone away. We're no longer in the loony zone. Come back and I'll co-host a show with you. Yeah. We talk about, fun things like Survivors, that show. That was a good show, that. Yeah. I'm looking for a new show, a new show that I can get into. I mean, I've watched the vintage Doctor Who. I've been through all that lot. I mean, I've seen this, that, and the other. There's a new one out. Just at the end of last year. It's got Bruce Campbell out Your Evil Dead in it, and it's called Hysteria. Yeah. And it's about a teenage heavy metal band that decide to sort of get into devil worship to improve their music. They say, "Oh, I sing songs about the devil, make a few quid," and whatever happens, happens. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to look around for it and see if I can I can find it, you know. But yeah, hysteria. That's what you want to look into. About the satanic panic. Yeah. Anyway, on another note, what is going to be the future of my channel? I keep saying, oh, I'm going to rebrand and I'll get organised and do something. And I never fucking do I? Do I fuckers like? I can't be fucking bothered because I'm a lazy cunt when it comes down to it. A right lazy cunt. Some would say the laziest of all cunts. And I thank you for your sincere praise, but I'm not. I'm not off. I ought to try harder to be lazier. You know, I wish I was the laziest cunt going. That'd be something, be an achievement. But lately, I've just been putting my feet up and putting on 80s playlists. Walk Like an Egyptian, Rock Lobster, Safety Dance, all the shit I absolutely despise at the time. But what the fuck's that in the background? Oh, Christ. And now I watch it and I still think, what the fuck is that? I can't work it out. I need a poo. I need to go to the toilet and unburden myself. All right. I've got a full on fucking. I wouldn't say it's an Elvis Presley, but it's on a pot. I've got to be careful next time I go to the bog. I don't want to end up dead like the king. Oh, that's no way to go. Dead on the toilet at 42. Oh, too young to die. Too fat to live. Who drugged up was Elvis? Oh, he was on all the dope, all the gear, weren't it? You know. He was on drugs I can't even pronounce, let alone afford. And it's all right for the rich people, but what can I get? What can I get drug-wise? I suppose I might be able to get a spliff, a bit of the old spliff. I could have a little bit of paracetamol, obviously. Not the fancy stuff, just the cheap ones. How much is cheap paracetamol these days? I remember it was like 20p. 20p packet of paracetamol, great. You look at the branded stuff, you go, 50p, well, I ain't paying that. Well, with a cost of living crisis. I mean, first it was a credit crunch, and now it's the cost of living crisis. Yeah, it's the economy being buggered. It's to blame. A right buggered up economy. Oh, talking of buggery. Yeah, I could do with slipping it up some tasty birds, Gary. You know, bit of the old bum sex. It's rude, isn't it? Doing it up the bum. They do it in porno films all the time, you know. Oh, talking of bum sex and perverts and porno. What are you dressed as? Oh, you've been watching those Terrifier films, have you? They're a load of rubbish, they are. Right load of rubbish. I'm nipping to the shop in a bit. I'm going to get some lemon cordial. I could get blackcurrant if I wanted, and who knows, I might just want. I mean, the great thing about lemon cordial, it's really cooling in the summer. Blackcurrant, just as nice cold, but brilliant hot, because you can't have hot lemon cordial. I mean, I suppose you could if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend it. I've never tried it. It's fucking load of shit, though, isn't it? Load of fucking shit. Oh, dear. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I think I'm going to get some blackcurrant cordial today. Bit of a change. I might have a hot one. A hot one, eh? Eh? Whoa, that's one for ladies, isn't it? Going, I've got a hot one, darling. I'll tell you what, when I go to the toilet, that might be quite warm. Oh, big spicy poo. No, hang on, I haven't eaten any fancy Mexican food. But yeah, hot on the inside, hot on the way in, hot on the way out. Yeah, do you remember, Alf? Do you remember, what's her name? Fucking that chick with the legs. Fucking Sharon Gale. Yeah. Apparently, she's getting into the politics now. She's going to stop doing foodie cutie, and she's going to start slagging off the government and repeating all the populist shit because she knows that'll fucking get the viewers. I won't repeat the populist shit. I'll always stick with the fucking whatever comes out of my fucking mouth from my own actual opinions and not just stuff I know that's going to make other people feel happy and safe. Going, oh, he supports Elon as well. He thinks Elon's a scientific genius and the greatest engineer of all time. Did you see his fucking robot? Remember his dancing robot? What a load of shit that was. It was a bloke in a fucking shit costume wanking. Well, he wasn't wanking, not literally wanking. He wasn't pulling his pudding, tossing himself off and ejaculating, going, ugh, ugh, ugh. No, he was just acting like a tosser, just dancing about. You remember that? What a load of bollocks. What's that? Sharon Fail. Oh, I remember her. Well, I'm so hard up, you know. She was one of the better birds. That you remember when I used to get the birds fancying me back in the days when I was a cult leader and all the birds used to fancy me. Do you remember that? Because I had the Nimber and I had the Sharon Gale and then I had the fucking. I had that fucking monster with the bad gums and fucking. He used to dress. Remember that fucking tramp? She used to wear clothes she found in a bin. Yeah, she can't even reach the price of fucking £3 on a trip to fucking Bernardo's to get a jumper. I've done that though. I've got a jumper I bought at Bernardo's, I think, somewhere. I can't remember. Here we go. Morrison's have booze locked up in fridges to stop the thieves. I've boycotted them. Yeah, shoplifting was getting really bad, but then I was looking at our local fucking papers and there was a fucking blitz on shoplifters and they were locking all these shoplifters up. Yeah. That's the way it goes with shoplifting. Hats for the homeless, yeah. Oh yeah. She did do the hats for the homeless scam. But she's got nice legs and she's pretty. I mean, I always think if a girl's attractive enough, you should forgive her. But then again, there's women who aren't quite as attractive but are really good at sex and do rude things. I always get confused between an attractive girl and a naughty girl. Ideally, I'd like a bit of both, you know. A sort of pretty girl next door who's filth is what I want, you know. Big tits, huge bum, everything like that, you know. I don't know. I mean, I think I've had it with the birds for the time being. I think I'll lay off. I'll lay off with the birdage and get some better things done. I was out today testing me binoculars, what I got from a charity shop for £5. It's good price to pay, that is. I did all right on them. Practica. They're sort of plasticky, which means they're lightweight, but they're effective. Yeah. I took the mutt out today. I'll stick to the Pernod now. Less trouble. Oh, yeah. Pernod. Well, that's all right, but proper Pernod, your absinthe, that's the one, not actual Pernod when you're a kid. But Pernod absinthe, you know, I've still got a bit of that left in a bottle. I might, I am tempted. Yeah, should I? Would I? Could I? Shall I? I think I might. Yeah, I could have a bit of Pernod. Pernod. I think I've got enough for one decent glass of Pernod. You can do it one or two ways. You can drip it through, or you can just set the fucker on fire. And I like dripping it through the French style rather than I think is it the Dutch that do it, or the Belgians? I don't fucking know. Yeah, Pernod's legal again. That's nice. Pernod's Pernod again. You know, absinthe's legal again. I remember when I'm drinking absinthe 99, Golden Square in Soho. There's this little cafe that was serving absinthe. We all went in and had a glass of all that, going, wow, it's the absinthe. Marvellous. I like a bit of absinthe. But, you know, it's been a while. Yeah, absinthe. You know, ladies and gentlemen, if I can just have you. We'll turn that off. Yeah, do you know what? The thing about this begging is it's all well and good, but you've got to have time off the begging. and the fucking the scamming, the grifting, and just e-begging. Yeah, I e-begged me Christmas drinks, and tell you what, everyone, I enjoyed them. But I'm on the wagon now, not intentionally, but it's just the way it is that I haven't drunk so far this year. So I might do a dry January, you know. Then again, I'll be in a pub having a Guinness going, I could just do the Guinness, yeah. Oi, oi, what's up? What's up, my knob? When I think of rude thoughts with beautiful ladies, or even not so well, average, well, common as muck slappers, will do for me. Yeah, I'll do, Lenny. What's up? Yeah, my dick. What's happening? Well, he's on the porno again. He's got a porno addiction as Alf. He's always on the porn hub, looking at rude people doing sex and weeing on each other and stuff. And yeah, I'm eating a lot of whisper golds and normal whispers. Yeah. Well, don't be careless with them. George Michael. Anyway, so our viewers went up to 6 then, and they dropped down to 3. I know where they dropped, because I'm not talking about sexual things like, oh God, I blew it with that Nin, but you know what I mean. I mean, granted, she was a little bit on the wrinkly side, a bit old and weird looking, but she was still cute. I mean, she had some energy about her. She had very good taste in TV and movies. I'll put it that way. You could sit down and watch some good TV with fucking Ninbert. And she had those fantastic boobies and a really great midriff. Oh, never seen a stomach on a girl like that in real life. She had a proper, you know, proper fucking body on her. I mean, a bit small for what I like him, but she was buff. She was trim as fuck. Yeah, she was kind of cool. I can't remember what went wrong with that, but it did go wrong, and rather badly. Yeah, but then I wasn't bothered at the moment, because I was supposed to be getting it together with the Sharon Gale, which would have been a disaster, because she lives far too far away. Because I ain't spending time on trains going back and forth just for a dirty weekend here and there. Although, you know, needs must. Oh, I think I'm getting randy. Or I'm getting fucking annoyed about the fact that I'm not being randy, you know, or getting to enjoy actual randing. The horn. Has the LA fires affected the porn industry? It might have. No, not really. It might have burnt some producers' homes down, but it won't have burnt down any of the studio sets or fucking actual porn stars' homes, because a lot of them live in Las Vegas and commute in for the filth. I've got a mucky MacBook. Oh, that's good for you. Yeah. Remember her? What the fuck happened to her? I don't care. George Michael was caught cottaging in LA. Yeah, and that toilet got burnt down. I think Max Hardcore's house may have burnt down. God rest his soul. Yeah. 1333 fucking Filth Avenue. Yeah. Max Hardcore. He had a good house. He was right up in the Hollywood Hills. Yeah. A lot of broken dreams in his mansion, now up in smoke. I'm so upset. Is Ron Jeremy in jail? It's either jail or a secure hospital, but he was deemed too bonkers to face trial. Poor fucking Ron Jeremy. I don't know who's guilty or not. But as a general rule, Ron Jeremy, I mean, I don't want to be anti-Semitic about this, but Ron Jeremy was so fucking tight-fisted, he wouldn't give a door a bang. I don't think he'd rape women. I think he only did shaggy when he was getting paid for it. And he was quite happy to get paid for it as often as people had money for him. But I don't think Ron Jeremy was actually that much of a pervert. I just think he figured out he had a big knob and a future in porn. And he was just tight-fisted and cheap. But there's a documentary about him. Go and watch it and just see if he gives off rapist vibes or not. Make your own mind up. Like we did with Jimmy Savile, despite the fact that he never faced proper charges. Jamie Lee Curtis has donated a cool $1,000,000. That's nice. Jamie Lee Curtis homeless. It's a bit like Trading Places, only she's staying in a $1,000 a night hotel. Yeah. Well, James Woods, his house got burnt down. And James Woods being James Woods, he'll appear on the news about anything just to fucking get a bit of exposure. Oh dear. Let's see, what time is it? Coming up for 7. I think I ought to nip down the shops, get some cordial. Because I've got bread, I've got milk, I've got margarine, I've got beans, I got sausages, I got sandwiches. I'm well stocked up, but no cordial. Here we go. Tom Hanks's house survived. It has a fireproof pedo force field. What are you on about, pedo force field? Tom Hanks is not a pedo. He's married and has been forever. And pedos are never married. I mean, just look at that. Jimmy Savile, never married. Who else? Rolf Harris. Oh, no, that's ruined my theory. Gary Glitter. Well, no, I think he was married and divorced a few times. Married and divorced and bankrupted and fucking 1 minute it's gold taps in your fucking mansion, the next you're on Blue Peter Christmas special going, oh, can I have a few quid for a TV appearance? Rolf Harris was married. Yeah, I think my theory's falling apart there. And Donald Trump's been married a few times. He's a pedo guy. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are fucking far more pedo-ish than fucking Kier Stamher. Like, Kier Stamher's pretty boring. I mean, yeah, I quite like him. Last Prime Minister I liked was John Major, and he was really boring. And I want my Prime Minister to be boring. I don't want him running around fucking Here we go. Most 70s rock stars are definitely most probably pedos. Well, let's look at the ones who definitely are pedos. I don't think Bowie was a pedo. I don't think Brian Ferry was or is a pedo. I don't think Lemmy out of Motorhead is a pedo, although he did get a 15-year-old girl pregnant, so technically he is in fucking Shagger's fucking territory, a bit of a fucking renegade. The Beatles, I think all of the Beatles have probably shagged a 14, 15-year-old by accident, on purpose, They're probably drunk, though. Here we go. Kier Stamher being told to get out of that pub by the landlord of quality. Yeah, it's because he didn't understand a fucking thing about a thing. Yeah, I noticed one thing. I'll tell you this. We haven't had any lockdown since Kier got him, have we? We made it through the winter season without a single COVID lockdown or a mask mandate. What's that about? Oh no, if Labour get in, we'll be having a big lockdown. Because what? Because Boris made your lockdown. That automatically means that Kier Stamher will as well. Well, they had no lockdowns here, but what I really need is a lock-in. A lock-in at the pub after hours. Yeah. Another Trudeau-looking creep. Yeah. Whatever. I quite like him, but I tell you what, I judge a man by his enemies. And he's pissing all the dickheads off. He's pissed off Trump. He's pissed off Elon Musk. He's pissed off fucking Farage. He's pissed off that fucking anonymous cunt in charge of the fucking Tories. The lady of colour. The chocolate-skinned woman. The brown bent. Try not to be racist. The Afro-Caribbean female. Who's been handed the reins to a dead fucking party. and will have to resign after she fails at the next election, which she fucking will. Anyway, I'm tired now. I'm snoozelified, me. Got a dog next to me, nice and warm, curled up in bed. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I know. Go to sleep and have naughty dreams about doing it. Yeah, but I need to get some more birds on the horizon. The only way we can do that is to bring in some new stock, some new viewers. So we've got to start spunking up the fucking the channel and get some new fit birds in to fancy me, and have some disastrous fucking attempts at romance which ends miserably for everyone concerned. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to do something. I'm very tired. I need to go to sleep, innit? That's what I need to do. Go get some sleep. I'll be fine. See you later. I've had enough. Go on. Fuck off the lot of you. Where's the button? Get out of it.